Yeah, my people, what's up? Yeah, man, it's a rainy Saturday afternoon. Yeah, we just want to jump on a live today. Welcome to the coach's desk, host Coach Vinzi. Yeah, so we just want to jump on a live today and just have a little chit chat. It won't be long. We had this talk going around about Walter Boyd versus Leon Bailey. Who is the better footballer? You know what I mean? Um, is Walter Boyd better than Leon Bailey? Vice versa. Is Leon Bailey better than Walter Boyd? Um, what say you? I want you to like the live, share it, comment in the comment section so we can kick this off real good. Like I said, I won't be long. I have a session to attend. So, Walter Boyd versus Leon Bailey. Is Leon Bailey a better footballer than Walter Boyd? What say you? Come in, people. What say you? Is Leon Bailey better than Walter Boyd? It's a hot debate, on a particular forum. So I believe that we want to throw it over here on the coach's desk to see what my subscribers and viewers are saying. Who is the better footballer? When you look at playing for the country, Walter Boyd, in my estimation, is leading there because he would have played more games for the Reggae Boys, if you ask me. Give me a second there and pin this in the comment section. This in the comment section. Yeah. So that is pinned there. When it come on to the national team, Leon Bailey has not played a lot of games for Jamaica. You know what I mean? So in terms of playing for Jamaica, then in my estimation, I'll definitely put Walter Boyd ahead. But when it comes on to club football, when it comes on to being a more disciplined footballer, then Bala Bailey would have gotten the edge there. Because in truth and in fact, what Walter Boyd would have done for the Reggae Boys, Leon Bailey, with his skills, with his pedigree, would not have done that for Jamaica to date because he would have not played the amount of games that Walter Boyd would have played. So there and then, I'm wondering if this is a fair comparison because we hear it floating around, We hear it. I'm wondering if this is a true reflection of the comparison that is being made. Leon Bailey just started playing for Jamaica, but Leon Bailey is hotting up Europe. Leon Bailey is kicking up a storm in Europe. When Walter Boyd When Walter Boyd was playing, big up yourself, the advocate. When Walter Boyd was playing, Walter Boyd name never a call in a Europe. And Walter Boyd, in fact, did not play in a top tier league. You know what I mean? Most of the leagues that Walter Boyd play in England was Division One or Championship or them type of ball. Leon Bailey is playing top league in Belgium. Top league. Not Belgium. Well, he played top league in Belgium and he's playing the top league in Germany, which is the Bayern Munich league, as my friends would have called it, because Bayern Munich really run the league there still. So he's an advocate. Leon Bailey would give an edge, but in terms of playing for Jamaica, Bailey wouldn't have done anything for Jamaica to date, you know. So when we're looking at it, we're not just looking at it in terms of pedigree or skill and all of that. Walter Boyd was a natural talent. He would have done, yeah. Leon Bailey is doing well at his club, but he has not proven himself for Jamaica as yet, because in recent times he would have just started playing for Jamaica. You know what I mean? So in terms of that, I think it's an unfair comparison right now. I would give Leon Bailey some more games for the Reggae Boys, then we can jump into that argument. Because when you look on a club level, you know, man, Leon Bailey far outdoing Walter Boyd. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, advocate. Bailey, I go on with things when it comes on to the club, but he has yet to do anything for Jamaica. While Walter Boyd is the kingpin in Jamaica, one of the most skillful baller who has played for Jamaica. Leon Bailey is skilled. However, 4 games, Leon Bailey has not gone 10 games for Jamaica as yet. And he's kicking up a storm in Europe. I think he has a very important game coming up later today when they are saying that game is going to test his true pedigree. He's going to go up against Bayern Munich. Well, last year, man, kill off Bayern Munich. So, I mean, if you're going to use this one game to test his caliber, then that is unfair. But I'm saying right now, when you come on to comparing Walter Boyd and Leon Bailey, we would have to segment it. You know what I mean? We'd have to segment it. Because, hold on. Whoa, you hearing me now? Jeez, thing did mute. Sorry about that. I was just reading the comments from Advocate. You said that in terms of coaches that Bailey would have played, and I would say you only played under Whitmore, and so that would be um in itself not a good point where to compare coaches because you would have only played under Whitmore. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, the whole chop and change of the team is an issue. That's the issue I have with Tapa. He's not consistent, but I think he's trying to cut on pace to find the right team. And going into the Gold Cup, definitely you'd have to get things right because the Gold Cup, then you'll have the World Cup qualifiers, which is going to be a very tight schedule. So that's one of the issues we have with Tapa in terms of, well, I have with Tapa in terms of cutting and pacing too much where the team is concerned. Gray said, Low was my player, but Boyd the star. Of course, Walter Blacker Boyd, general for Jamaica. Sorry about the sound. I took a call and muted the thing. We should be back up. Alexander, are you hearing me now? Thumbs up if you're hearing me now. Thumbs up if you're hearing me now. All right, good. Nothing was wrong with the mic. I just got a call and I muted and forget to unmute. All right, so Alexander Alla said now, big up yourself. Better career when compared to Walter Boyd now based on his output in the league. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In terms of playing for a club, he would have had the better career. He would have been doing better in terms of dominating the top tier league that he's playing in. You know what I mean? Walter Boyd never played for any top teams like a Bayer Leverkusen. So in terms of club career, I would have given Leon Bailey the edge. You know what I mean? When it comes on to representing the black, green, and gold, definitely Walter Boyd. No doubt about that. Yeah, man. No doubt about that. So, like I said, it's a tough comparison to make. I would give Leon Bailey some more time in the national team to see how he do. I think he will be doing well, definitely. Um, just that, the selection, like what Advocate Review Entertainment said. Whitmore kind of love to cut and pace. And also, we have to look on the local side of it. Some of the local players would be in problems because no league is being played right now for the 2021 season. However, get to understand that there are some sponsors who came on board, some putting in some funds into the league. So we might have a league come January. Understand also that Mount Pleasant. What are your thoughts on Mount Pleasant Academy having a football club in the league and they are also sponsoring the league? It might seem like conflict of interest, but I mean, man, they want a football player, and if they are sponsoring the league and football will be played, then I mean, why not? Why not? Conflict of interest there, but some footballer got players. Man, them can't just train like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, what say you? So, some persons are saying Walter Boyd on the international scene, while some persons are saying Leon Bailey on the club scene. So definitely, Leon Bailey is doing better Like I said, he has a big game coming up this weekend, repping Bayer Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich. Some people call it the Bayern Munich League, which is down there in Germany. So we're gonna see if Leon Bailey will keep his form. I think he has been playing some excellent football. Can't take anything away from him. We'd love for him to take this form into repping Jamaica in the Gold Cup, as long as he stays injury free. As long as he keeps this form, I do believe that he's going to be a threat in the Gold Cup as well as the World Cup qualifiers. World Cup qualifiers not going to be easy, though, you know, viewers and subscribers, because it's going to be a tight schedule for the players. And some key positions that we're going to need, I think that needs to be looked into pretty soon. You know what I mean? But if you ask Jamaica still enough, if we get a PA system that can go all the way around Jamaica, and you say Leon Bailey versus Walter Boyd, or you have a voting system, Leon Bailey or Walter Boyd, that would be easy, you know. The younger population probably will go for Leon Bailey because they are seeing him now, but the majority will go for Walter Boyd. Walter Boyd, even Rene Simoes could not, amidst the issues that Walter Boyd given, you know, the problems, you know. Rene Simoes couldn't leave him out of that team there, you know. Had to take him to the World Cup, you know. Walter Boyd, man does differently skilled. Yeah, man, Walter Boyd, differently skilled. Yeah, so like up the live, people. Like it up. Share it. Share the live. We can have more persons jumping on to give their views on what. We have about 10 minutes to go. Only have 30 minutes that I'm going to be staying on. Yeah, 10 minutes to go. I have a session to attend. Yeah, man. Rain or shine, I don't know. So, majority of the persons are saying Walter Boyd in terms of the international scene, and the club scene, Leon Bailey. So, it's a easy one. Easy one. Very easy. Because Leon Bailey has not played much for the Reggae Boys. Even though I believe that he will go on to dominate as long as he stays injury free, as long as he stays in the right frame of mind. Trust me, sky's the limit for that. We're hearing talks of him going to England to play some football, transfer. Don't know if it is January or summer. So definitely we know some ball got turned by Leon Bailey. Possible in England. But would it be a good move for him? Financially, it might be, but would it be a good move for his career? Because he's getting a lot of game time down there in Germany. Will he get game time when he comes to England? That's a $1 million question. Yeah, man. So, yeah, people on here who normally follow me on Facebook, Coach's Desk on Facebook, I have been banned from Facebook. So I can't post, I can't put up anything on Facebook right now. I was blocked from Facebook. I didn't know that Facebook had those community guidelines, to be honest. So I was blocked from Facebook. So normally people them were on Facebook would have see the score line this morning and all of those topics that we normally talk about. Nada. Facebook block me. Block me. So I just have to be here waiting on Facebook to release my account. And until then, I won't be able to post. Yeah, so definitely, like we said before, Bailey versus Walter Boyd. Internationally, Walter Boyd gets a nod because he played more games for Jamaica. He did well for Jamaica, no question about that. Leon Bailey, current form, but in terms of forget about playing for the country, forget about club football. In terms of individual skills, the players generally, who is the better player? Who is the better player? Is it Leon Bailey or is it Walter Boyd? That's the next question. Forget about playing for the international because I don't think it's a level playing field there. In terms of the player themselves, who is the better player? When you look at their skill set, when you look at what they do on the field, how they impact game, who is the better player? Who is the better player? Talking about game impact now. Because if we were to rate them by country club, then Walter Boyd lead in country, Bailey lead in club. So in order to separate it now, let us look at the individual players themselves, the skill set of the players, natural ability, natural talent, game domination, um, who dominates game, who impact more the games that they play in. What you say, Mr. All? Walter Boyd by far. Yeah. But if you ask a youngster, you know, he might go say Leon Bailey by far, you know. Because he might go say some things when him say Leon Bailey do. Walter Boyd not do. You know what I mean? But I can understand what you're saying. Walter Boyd, him different. Hey, what I always ask, you know, all, how comes Walter Boyd not reach further than where he reached in football? Is it that the whole atmosphere of football change in terms of you have a good agent and all that will push things for you and so forth? Is it that Leon Bailey got a better opportunity than Walter Boyd? Those are stuff that we could look into, you know. But me I tell you, man, Walter Boyd, him skill for real, man, naturally. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Yeah. Walter Boyd was a bit indisciplined player, definitely. Very indisciplined. Um, I mean, that could have cost his career. I think he went to England and he got into some trouble as well. So yeah, in terms of discipline, that it would have been like Ronaldinho, right? Ronaldinho could have reached further than he reached in terms of football. But Ronaldinho loved party and them, he was a very indisciplined baller. You know what I mean? So definitely that would have been one of the variables that would have caused Walter Boyd not to reach where, and it is the biggest variable. Walter Boyd, and sometimes they always say, you know, sad to say this, but you put the hugging tuxedo and expect say, yo, him a go look decent and nice. But once you see him mother puddle, him a go back into that. You know what I mean? So you really can't change where them man they come from. So that was one of the issues coming from an inner city community. It should not be one of the main issue, but I believe that would have caused him to, you know, be caught up in stuff when it should be all about football. And sometimes when these youths come from the inner city, you know, and they start to make a little money, it change the mindset, you know, they don't really understand the whole discipline. Probably they don't have the right persons in their corner to tell them all the things that they need to know. stay out of trouble, go to your bed, because football and sports on a whole, it's not about doing well on the field of play. You have to be disciplined on what you eat. You have to be careful who you take stuff from, because you don't, when you come on to the drug testing, you don't want to find any illegal, illicit substance in your system. You have to go to your bed because rest is important. So I think Walter Boyd probably would have lacked that aspect of discipline that would have caused him to reach the heights that Leon Bailey is at the moment. You know what I mean? So let us check in some of the comments. Alexander All again say, yes, he had serious issues in England also. And with Rene, remember that Mr. Simons had serious issues with him. Yeah, man, very serious. So I see him indisciplined. Him never really, I think probably in come a training late and them something him no want train because you're a top baller. You consider yourself the top man, the hit man of the team. So you don't really want to do what the coach said, because Rene Simons really brought a different system. He brought a level of professionalism to football in Jamaica that was not seen. So it was very difficult for these players to buy into the sort of discipline that Rene Simons was really expecting of them. So he had to be on their backs every single second, every moment of the day to ensure, because in order for them to do well, in order for them to actually made it to 98 World Cup, Rene Simons really had to study his ground, You know what I mean? So that was one of the issues with Walter Boyd. Welcome, Romain Sohan, my good friend. Big up yourself. Let me see what you're saying. But we see it with other ballers too, where when they see a little fame and a little money, they begin to lose themselves. So they need proper management to ensure they reach a pinnacle. That's true. That's true. That's true. And oftentimes, Romain, Sohan, that happens to black players, successful black players, because sometimes the situation that they're coming from, the background, like I said, the inner city community, it doesn't teach them the stuff that they need to learn in terms of when limelight come. And as you said, they need the right guidance and right influence around them. Many times they still have their inner city friends around them. Persons probably who don't know anything about management, persons who probably don't know anything about publicists. They just give them a name because you and them come from the same place and you want them to be a part of the whole limelight. Yeah, help out of you. But they have to recognize and realize that it's a profession that they're actually doing. It's their job, it's their career, and they should not set up a mediocrity. So if you're making money, get a good agent, get a good manager to ensure that your affairs are taken care of. You know what I mean? And sometimes these are the stuff that cause black professionals to go to the curb. Yeah. Ravel Morrison, one of the most what do you call it, underrated talents in the world. He was a very good talent, but he had issues. So yeah, those are the stuff. So Romain said again, Alex Ferguson said he is one of the best players he had seen, but then Ravel didn't live up to his talent. Yes, and Sam Allardyce said it as well. He was an exceptional talent. And the talent is showing playing for Jamaica now. He's doing pretty well. When he came on in that first game that Jamaica were under, were doing bad. He came onto that game and changed the game. In the second game, he was the talisman in that game. So Ravel Morrison is no joke footballer. He's a big talent. He's a world-class player. You know what I mean? Balotelli, yes. Robinho. And you have the next one there. Many of those Brazilians, they are from the slum, the ghetto, and many of them go back into drugs when they left football, or their career span was short because they went back into gang activities, drugs, and all of those stuff. So, yeah, man, I definitely see what you're saying, so on, because black players very talented, if you ask me. But downfall, they don't know how to be disciplined enough and to change their lifestyle in order to have a look at Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Their career span is long because these players are disciplined. You never hear them get caught up in any illegal activities, anything that will mar their career. You never heard of it. But like you have the likes of the Balotelli, these black players. I mean, we trust and hope and pray that Leon Bailey will not get ahead of himself. Raheem Sterling has been doing well, even though he's under pressure from the English media. When the English media are ready for pressure, well pressured, So we just trust that Leon Bailey will not go down the drain like some of those footballers. I trust that his team would have seen the past experiences of Jamaican greats and will just ensure that they lead him in the right direction. You know what I mean? Romain said again, these guys are naturally talented, but it needs much more than talent. Yeah, true. I agree with that. But I think too, some of these agents are only about the money. Yes. If you look at Pogba's agent, I'm not gonna call his name. Everybody know Pogba's agent, that super agent that they call him. I say no more. Because they are not really about the players' discipline. That is true. I think Leon is prime for a big move now, though. Yeah, man. Clubs are looking into some big name clubs are after him right now, are linked to him, so to speak. But if you ask me, I wouldn't want Leon to go to what would call it now, one of those top four or top six clubs right now. Because if he goes to England, you don't want the press to be on his shoulder, and you'd also want him to be getting a lot of game time because you wouldn't want to swap starting at Bayer Leverkusen to come to England to sit on an Arsenal bench, to sit on a City bench, a Man U bench, even a Tottenham bench. So in terms of I believe, and I heard someone said it in a live also, one of the clubs that would suit Leon right now is at Everton or a Leicester City. I'm certain he will get game time, and you know that Ancelotti is a very big coach, big coach, and he would do a lot in terms of developing Leon Bailey's career. Also, Brendan Rodgers is a very good talent developer as well. So in terms of Leicester or Everton, some persons are saying Newcastle. Not too certain about Newcastle. I'm certain though that you would get game time there. But in terms of talent development, Everton with Ancelotti and Rodgers with at Leicester City. So yeah, that's where I would look for him to go in terms of his big move, his transfer. Um, Currently, I think he would be prime to start at United, though. I see that you're a fan, Romain. Yeah, man. See it there? Yeah, man. United we stand. Um, I don't think they're looking for at him, but I heard that he has been linked to them, but I'm not sure if the coach is looking at him. But let us see. Um, yeah, that's true. That's true. Right. Ole wouldn't be a good candidate because when we're looking at in terms of the Jamaican players now, especially Leon Bailey, we'd want him to just make the switch to England and he's a part of a team's roster and not playing. We want him to be playing week in, week out. Ensure that the Jamaican flag will be soaring high. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I wouldn't want him to go to Manchester United. Even though I'm a fan of Manchester United, yeah, you hear me saying it. Even though I'm a fan of Manchester United, Ole, I don't trust him, and I don't believe that he would be able to assist in the development of Leon's career. Nada. I don't think so. So, not a Ole, not a United. Like I said, Everton and Leicester would be a good thing for him. You'd get game for sure, and he'll also be developed. When you're looking at the big teams though, in terms of development, a Man City with Pep and Klopp at Liverpool, especially Klopp in terms of youth development, it would be very nice for him to go to Liverpool. But is Liverpool looking at him? Liverpool are more concerned about getting a defender right now because Klopp is turning out his academy players and they are doing pretty well. So definitely. So yeah, man. Thanks to everyone that is tuning right now. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Yeah, man. So those who are just tuning in, we're talking about Leon Bailey versus Walter Boyd. Who is the better player? Because we know that Walter Boyd would have done more for Jamaica than Leon Bailey. So no doubt about that. And Leon Bailey would have done better at the club level than a Walter Boyd. So in terms of raw talent, game impact and so forth, who do you say is the better footballer? And of course, you know the exploits that Leon Bailey is doing now, currently. And he was also doing it when he was at Genk in the Europa League. So Leon Bailey is very talented, very talented. And to know that this youngster did not pass through the whole Manning Cup, the Costa Cup, schoolboy football thing, it's incredible that he's doing so excellent in Europe. Of course, with the links of the whole academy there for um, Phoenix is agent Craig Butler. Yeah, so I did say I was gonna do half an hour because I have a session to attend shortly. So I think I'm going to shut it off right now. Thanks again for everyone that has subscribed to the Coach's Desk. Thank you very much. If you're new here, just go on and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so when we go live and we drop new content, you will be notified. And we have reached the 1,000 subscribers mark. We're over 1,000 now. So we thank you for that, for all those who have done their part to ensure that this channel grow. Yeah, man. O'Shane Gray, big up ball. Alexander Hall. Rudy Francis, welcome. Yeah, man. Alexander Hall, I'm a batchmate, you know. Well, senior at college. And we have some big rivalries on the track scene. Yeah, man. Me and Alexander Hall, we had some big rivals on the track scene. Yeah, man, at the primary champ level. He knows what I'm talking about. Ocean Gray, you can ask him about it. Rudy Francis, welcome. Big up yourself. Go and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to the Coach's Desk. Yes, Al, big up yourself, man. Those are memorable moments, my friend. Memorable moments that are etched in our memories. We'll never forget those days. All our gray. All our gray. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, man. So, football fans, sports fans, track and field fans, look out for more content on the coaches desk or from the coaches desk. We have more content that we're gonna be pushing out. Track and field has started in terms of the season would have kicked off. So there are some more stuff to be dropped. Of course, English Premier League in full swing. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I think they are primed to repeat title winner. Yeah, I believe so. Um, my side are sitting pretty, My side is sitting pretty. Sorry. Yeah, man. So Manchester United, we have a game in hand. If we win those two games, we'll go second place. I'll hear the Tottenham them a kick up and everybody bashing us. Even though I don't trust the coach. Yeah, I don't trust the coach. Probably I need to go over there. Alexander Hall. Probably we need to get that contract there and go over England, go coach aside there. Yes, so on. Sitting pretty, but that's the problem I'm having with the team. Very, and not only inconsistent, very, very inconsistent. The coach, I think, if we as fans are on the outside looking in and seeing so many things that could have been adjusted, and that man is a trained coach. Well, I'm a trained coach as well, but in terms of you're in a top league, you play the football over the years, you've been to Champions League, you win Champions League, you win World Cup title with United, and you can't and you can't do something. Yeah, man, coach, mad man. Flair family, big up yourself. No, man, it look like me have got coach aside. I me have got coach aside. See it there? United we stand. I me have got coach aside. Yeah. So we need a coach. We need a coach. You see, if him get the consistency going, all some side attack, some Chelsea side, you know what I mean? The Flair boss, the Flair family, all some Chelsea attack. Yeah, man. Me know they don't want him get fired because we know if we get a better coach, your side they're going to be in problems. Of course, Romain. Of course, Romain, so and definitely. Hey, no. Me no want to diss up no PE coach, Me no want to diss up the PE coach. Alexander Hall, tell them no. Tell them no. When we just started out, we started out as PE coaches. Yeah, man. And now the rest is history. So on the door, on the low, only on the PE coach term there. Yeah, man. Yes, Flair, me know you don't want them fire, man. Me know you don't want them fire. Yeah, Alexander Hall, boy, Chelsea, them on the fire still. Boy, man, and a Lampard I get the cussing and now. They are saying that him are the whole mad coach. Of course, all. You don't know, so we have been there and done that, man. So we know what we're talking about. So on, watch that talk about PE coaching being. Well, him probably PE coach should have run the academy. Yeah, him should have run the academy and give a bigger coach to do the seniors. Yeah, you're probably right. Him to go down at the academy section. But him send him chief assistant down at the academy, and carry up back Mike Phelan. Probably him should have gone. Probably him should have gone down. Hey, Ole send him chief assistants to go run the academy and bring up back Mike Phelan. Probably Ole should have gone on there, man. I met Mike Phelan go and run Manu. Them man they work on the Fergie, so them man they know a thing. Of course, son. Mike Phelan know a Fergie system, man. the man come like him can't make a rational decision. Oh, you have to keep Fred on the field. Eh? Oh, you have to keep Fred on the field knowing that it's an important game. Like that. You say it right now, the man is a madman. Very poor, very, very poor. You never said better. In-game management. Very, very poor. Yeah, man. But we hope the season turn around. Hey, you see whether we in the top 4 or not, me still not rate him as the man to take Manchester United forward, you know. So them always, of course, we say, yo, we talk about when Man U win, we rate the coach, and when him lose, we curse the coach. All when they win, we curse the coach. But he has no tactics run so on. Man, no tactics. What kind of style Man U playing right now? Nobody knows. Me not see no tactics. A man go down a Germany, go play one 3 centre back with ABC. Alexander Hall should have know this. You see, me as a coach, when me a coach my team, you see if the team win today, and me have a match 3 or 4 days after, me not change that winning team. The only way I change that team is either for a suspension or injury. That is the only way. Me not change no formation and no players. I'm not doing it. A man go put on that team that, yo. Most times Man U win is not because of what Ole does. It's because of the ability of the players. Exactly. If it not break, don't fix it. Same to Alexander Hall. Many times, as I said, the Man U team win, it is because of the players' quality and it is not of the coaches doing. None at all. None whatsoever. But he's at the helm, so exactly. He never played the formation. I never said the formation they play for a season. And you man go brother, they're different, man. Different. We have a tough game against the Leeds tomorrow at home. You know, we have been doing very poorly at home. And the Leeds team, I don't know, and joke team, they man there, you can see that team they have tactical awareness. You can see that team they play. Then coach set out how them to play. You understand? Well, I keep my fingers and toes crossed for tomorrow game. If we win the game there, it would be a good look. But my hopes not up at all. Yeah, man, Beasley a good coach, a big coach, man. And the players them for Leeds, yeah, them man they play with purpose, with hunger. Yeah, Leeds 6 and Man U 5. Cause we defense not so hot at all. We defense can be very rash. Number 5, big head. Yo. Right now, I'm late for my session now. Late for my session. Yo, them I say. Yeah, people, big up yourself. Letitia, welcome. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. So, I like me said before, people, I've far exceeded my time. I wanted to go for half an hour because I have a session to go to attend right now. But you people kept me. And it was fun being here. Thanks again for tuning in. Big up on yourself. Remember, if you're a new one, you have not subscribed as yet, hit the subscribe button. Hit also the notification bell. So when we drop the videos or when we come live, you will be notified. So thanks again for the interesting comments that you made to ensure that this was a robust discussion. Yeah, man, big up on yourself. Alexander Hall, we link up again now. Like me say, them block me on Facebook. So that's why I'm not post nothing on Facebook for a few days now. Yeah, man. So you probably can tell the others for me. I mean, I have no way of reaching them. All right, thanks again. And I'll be signing off for now. Thanks again. Big up on yourself.